Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty39 here. Welcome back to another Oakland A's franchise episode number 39. We're in the regular season 2031, trying to go for our fourth straight World Series. We've won the last three, as you can see. We've been to four straight. Now, before we go any further, I always like doing this every couple seasons to kind of see where our team came from. If you're wondering where we got some of these players that have been on the team for 10, 15 episodes, Derek Griffin was a third-round pick in 2019. He's had an amazing career with us. Third base and second base. Just a really all-around great player. Bill Lopez was the number one pick in 2020. And he's 28 years old and he's almost a Hall of Famer already. Like, his career WAR is like Hall of Fame worthy because of his great defense. Or above average defense. Whitaker, that like I mentioned in the last video, the trade when we got him changed the franchise in 2022. That changed the franchise at shortstop. He is a Hall of Famer. He's just consistent. Like, his WAR is just, I mean, we got him from Minnesota after 3 years there, and he's everyday player. I love him. Ramos, one of our stars, 92 overall. He was a 6th-round draft pick in 2023, a 6th-round draft pick who had a 2.41 ERA last year, and now he is 29. It took a while to get to the majors, but once he made it, he was great. Nieves is another one of our stars. He's 25. He was a first-round pick in 2024. Chavez and our backup shortstop we got in a trade from St. Louis. Sandoval, a power-hitting guy to hit lefties. We got in the 4th round of the draft that same year. Francisco, one of our starters, was a trade. Geronimo, our new long man, was a 6th-round draft pick. So it's nice to see that we made value. If you get a 6th-round draft pick that makes it to the majors, and not only that, like, Ramos has been an all-star, almost a Cy Young. That's incredible. Jesse Preston, a 3rd-round draft pick as our left fielder. Not too bad. Valenzuela Perez, we got in a trade from Seattle. That was great. We get our DH and our right fielder. Hagen was a 1st-round pick. Dabrowski and Laker and C.S. Clark were all trades in 2026. Tavares was a Rule 5 pick, the guy with the great power. Richard Rankin, our new second baseman, was a 4th-round draft pick. Eugene Green was a trade. Same with Rosario, Fortenberry, and John Coates, and Ken Hay. So the rest of those were trades. So a lot of it was trades and drafting. Not many free agents. I don't think there was a single free agent signing. And that's kind of how we work. We can't just go and make splashes in free agency. So that's how we make our team. So let's get into the video, guys. Just thought I'd show that with you guys so you can see where we got the team, how we put it together. If you're wondering, like, oh, on my small market franchise, how to build a team, like, you can see, I mean, you need to hit in those early 1st-round picks when you have a bad team and you have a high pick, but you want to hit in those later round picks too because they really make a difference. Red Sox are offense to trade. A left fielder, no, I'm already good. See potential, I'm good. Now, I don't have any worries about us making the playoffs. I don't think. I could be wrong, but we are, 10 games above 500. We have the draft coming up. Now we don't have a compensatory pick. We didn't lose anyone. No one really did, but we have the 29th pick and then the 30th pick. Our last draft, remember, we had so many compensatory round picks, and we butchered it. Hope we can do better this time. A center fielder who's like 4 years away. Yeah, I'm good. He's well scouted. Oh, here we go. A catcher who could be ready in like 2 years who's 21. Could have 75 fielding with 80 arm strength, 70 accuracy, 60 and 50. I probably will take this catcher unless I see something else that wows me. Yeah, we'll take the catcher. Phil Kohler. Yeah, he should be ready by the time he's like 23, 24. We already have some good catchers on the team, but I mean, if he's like an A potential or a high B, there's value in that. There's always value. All right, second baseman here. I'm going to take you. Could have, holy cow, not the best fielder. Well, it could be 65, which is above average. Could have 70, 75 power and 70 to 75 contact. And he's pretty well scouted, so I'll take you in the 2nd round, Sammy Escobar. That would be awesome to get a second baseman with power. If you can get power at second base, that is always nice. All right, round number 3. I'm going to take a closer here, probably. Yeah, we're going to take this. What's this right fielder looking like? Oh, I'm going to take the right fielder. We have a lot of closers, but this right fielder, I mean, if we can find an outfielder. He currently has 75 fielding, could have 80 power, and could have 80 fielding. Yeah, I mean, if you get a power fielder, a power and great fielding, hopefully he has some durability. That could be a great option. Crap, I was hoping that catcher would be there. He's not. Closer. I might take this catcher, though. Let's see what else is here. What's his left fielder? 70 potential. Could have some good power, though, and speed and steal. I'll take you. I mean, you don't have the highest potential, but you seem like to be in the 4th round. I feel like you should be a relatively good player. Right now, round number 5, I might take a shot in the dark on this round. Let's just take an 80. Let's see. There's some starters here. There's a closer. Let's take a starter, though. We're going to take, we'll take Larry Richardson, just because of your age and when you could be ready for the show. All right, one more draft pick. Hopefully we can sign our draft picks. I will take this pitcher, Solomon McCann. Hopefully we can sign him. We may have to trade one of our relievers to make room on the under our budget. But let's see. Not a great draft. 2 good picks. After that, kind of was a fall off. Phil Kohler, 83 potential. Thought it'd be higher. As you can see, I mean, he could, excuse me, be a good fielder. He has 60 fielding. That could go up. 87 durability, so that's nice. All right, we can sign our players, so that's good. Escobar looks to be a good player, though. His fielding's bad, but his durability is good, so should be able to play every day. And he can hit. Like, he can legit hit. He's 73 overall, 86 potential. Not a bad pick. This guy, you know, the power fielding combo. I mean, as you can see, the fielding is there. The power is kind of there. Unfortunately, it's 74 potential. I don't think it'll ever really turn into much. Corona, great last name. Unfortunately, terrible potential. Richardson, that was bad. And McCann, that was bad. So, excuse me, let's take a look to see how we are doing in regards to our team. Dabrowski is doing okay. Ramos is doing fine. Francisco's good. Nieves is great. Laker is really struggling. Geronimo's pitching okay. I'm going to keep Laker in there for a little bit longer. But I'm not sure. I mean, Gus Lucas pitching well in the minors. Piece of C potential. But, yeah, other than that, we don't have like a guy. Now we have some relievers. Unfortunately, they're not pitching at all. Actually, I know why. Let's do this. If I want these closers to pitch, I'll have them be the long men. They'll pitch. Our bullpen. Clark's pitching great. Gordon's kind of struggling. He's struggling. Rosario's really struggling. Hayes, barely. We're going to swap those out. Green has been amazing. So Rosario, he's making $3.7 million. I'll give him a little bit longer, but we might move on from him and call up one of the young prospect relievers. Whitaker is doing amazing in his age 32 year. His overall starting to drop, which is not good, but he's hitting 356, 7 home runs. So that's amazing. Valenzuela 288, which is fine. Only 1 home run, which worries me. 16 stolen bases, getting on base at a 360 clip. Villalobos, he's kind of struggling for him. 294, only 5 home runs. Coates, he has the power, 11 home runs, average which was a little higher. Derek Griffith, nice bounce back a year so far, 276, 9 bombs. Perez hitting 304 with 5 home runs, a good average. Hope the power comes up a little bit. Jesse Preston's really struggling. Hagen's doing well. Rankin's doing fine at second base. He's not doing amazing, but that's fine. We might need to find another left fielder. Unfortunately, we don't really have any great options. I mean, Brunner's 30. Valenzuela's 35. Oh, we got to make sure we call it Miguel Elez. I don't know why he's in the minors. We got to call him up. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Because I want to make sure he's on the roster so that when the playoffs start, Rosario, I'm just going to trade him just a little. I was going to cut him, but if we trade him, we can get rid of the money. I don't even care what we get. We get 2 B potentials. Perfect. Now, we did that. Now, I am going to call up Elaz. We want him on the Major League roster for when the playoffs start. All right, AA has too many players, so let's fix that. And there we go. So, bullpen looks fine. Our lineup, I mean, it doesn't change anything just for the fact that we have speed. And we'll continue. Where are we? We are 1 game up on the Angels. And prospect-wise, we don't have anyone in the top. 14th is McKenna. So that's good. I hope he can continue to jump up the boards. And we'll continue doing simming. We might need to get another outfielder. We'll see. It may not matter, but we'll see. Vernon Fernandez going to trade for Nick Gordon. Okay. Braves are interested in a trade. Sandoval, who I like for the power. for Estrada. I mean, we could put him in left field for Jesse Preston, but I'm good. I'm good. All right, let's keep simming. We're starting to play better now. End of Texas League, I don't care. Yeah, we're definitely doing a lot better now. We are, 20 games over 500. So I'm happy with that. Tigers interested in the trade. Villalobos, the closer, and Manuel, a right fielder, who's not much for a catcher. I'm good. We don't need another catcher on the team. We'll keep Villalobos' cousin or brother or whatever. I took him because of the same last name. Unfortunately, he didn't turn it. He's not really much. All right, Pulido got traded for Will Barber. All right, there's a name from the past. So, like I said, it's nice to see these old names. It's like seeing an old friend from college. Jack Rayner, the Twins are offering a third baseman. Richard Sang, who's not really much of a player, and Hardesty, who is not much of a player, but he can hit. I actually kind of like Ruben Hardesty as maybe a future major leaguer, just for his hitting. Rayner can also hit and he's third base, and he can field. He can't have good durability, but we have third baseman on the come. We have a lot of second basemen. I'm probably just good with what we have. Not a terrible trade, just there's no need for it. All right, let's see where we're at the trade deadline. We are now 7 up on the Mariners. Let's see how the team's doing. Dabrowski's doing well. Ramos well. I mean, these guys are all doing great. Lakers pitching better. That's nice to see. This is doing really well. Gordon is okay. Hay is pitching not that good. Chavez is good, and Green's been great. These guys are pitching great in the minors, and Ozzie Cruz. So those are the young guys. And Franco, who's another one of the young pitchers. And we got this guy, Rico Pena, in that trade, who's pitching well in the minors, but we have so many guys. I mean, maybe move on from Eric Gordon and call up one of the younger guys like Ozzie Cruz. I might do that. We'll save some money. Maybe get a prospect in the deal. Whitaker's still, I mean, he might be MVP. 331, 15 bombs, 19 stolen bases. He has only got 30-30, I think, once in his career, which is pretty remarkable because he's been so good. Valenzuela's starting to hit for a little bit more power. Villalobos, kind of struggling for him. Coates has 20 home runs, so he might get a career high this year. Griffin's hit 292 with 22 home runs, so he's having a great bounce back year. Perez, nice average. Power, which was better. Preston's starting to do a little bit better. Hagen's doing fine, 279 average. Rankin's hit 277. That's not bad at all. And he's moving, and he's getting better too, which is nice to see. These guys are struggling, so I don't want to call them up, the youngsters. But what I'm going to do is trade Eric Gordon. He's been on he might be one, I think he was one of the longest tendered. Yeah, he's tied for the second longest tendered. We got him in our second year doing the franchise. And the other guy we got, the longest tendered, is in AAA. He's actually not a bad player. But Gordon's struggling. He's 31. Yeah, you've been on the team forever, dude. But if we can get something for you, we got other guys to call up. And you're, $2.8 million. You're going to be expensive next year. Let's see what we can get. Maybe get a good B potential guy or two. Ooh, an A closer. We'll do that from the Giants. Another B, but there's an A. I know it's a closer and we have a lot of them. That being said, I'll take it. I will take an A shortstop is 24. I can get a lot for him. An A left fielder is 23, 62 overall. I'd probably rather take the closer because we also get another piece in the trade. What was that guy we just saw? Shortstop, he's 54 overall, A potential. Yeah, I'm gonna take that offer from the Giants. Where was it? Because not only do we get that, we also get a catcher, but he's 20. He's young, and he's an A potential. So we do that. Oh, we can't do it because of budget? Then why offer it? I guess we're going to have to do another trade. All right, Giants, you waste my time. Ooh, 3 Bs. A catcher, a left fielder, and a third baseman. But I kind of want to there was some A's that we got. There's a first baseman I saw. Let's look at this left fielder. Anthony Griffith. I don't like that guy. He can't hit. So let's find another trade. That Giants trade I loved. I don't know why offer it if you can't do it. Alright, there was one other A guy I was kind of intrigued by. Let's find him. Oops, where was he? No, not that one. But there was a first baseman we got offered. Maybe I'm. Oh, here we are. From the Angels. Garcia. There's some pop there. I'll do it. We also get a left fielder who could maybe be someone. Doubt. They can't do it because of money. What the F? Why are you offering? Okay, we're just going to find another trade. They were offering us 3 Bs. I might just do that. Ooh, okay, here's a closer who's... They can't do it because of... Does no team have money? My goodness gracious. Alright, you know who has money? The Dodgers. And you're giving me 3 Bs? They can't do it because of money? What the hell? Alright, they can do this trade. I might just take it. Not a whole lot, unfortunately. Maybe we can see if they have like an A that I'm interested in. This catcher. Could we get him? His last name is Fielder. What do they want? Reliever, closer, right field, and center field. Well, I can help you out there, man. Almost. Oh, I include Sammy Vasquez, who's a good player. Get rid of Ramos. There we go. We get an A potential catcher who's 22, 69 overall. Could be a pretty... I mean, he has a great arm at least. There we go. Now we can call up... God, that was really, really freaking difficult. We're going to call up Ozzie Cruz. Now, he's not an A potential like these other guys, but he's doing the best in the minors. 2.48 ERA. I'm going to call up Will Lopez, who's doing well in AAA, so we're going to give him a call up to the AAA. We're going to call up Cruz to the bigs. And we'll call up a guy from Class A to AA. All right, now we can finish the season. That was really longer than it should have been. So we have only one lefty in our bullpen, which might be a problem. But I think we'll be fine. If that comes back to bite me, just remember if I say that in the next episode we lose because we don't have a lefty. Alex Lang. He's what, like 35? Yep, now I'm good. So at least we saved some money by getting rid of those relievers, though. And we got some prospects to help us out in the future. Diamondbacks interested in trade. Tyler Glasnow? No, I'm not taking on money. Alright, we are... How many, we might get around 93, 94 wins. That would be a good year. And we're going to get more than that unless we really struggle. Yeah, we might get 100. 99, and we lost the last 2 games. All right, we went 99 and 63, won the division. Let's take a look at how our team prospects are doing and how the team did and who won the awards. All right, McKenna is now 11th in the minors. I like the fact that he has good durability, good fielding, a good arm. Just build that bat up, Kenny, and you will be our third baseman. Fielder, the catcher we got in the trade, is number 22. Or number 14, excuse me. So that's good. That's a nice prospect to get. Brennan at shortstop. I struggled a little bit. I remember earlier in the year in AA. He's only 21 years old. He's at 28. Boyd Irving and closers at 34. Another closer, Jonah Wells, is at 37. We have another shortstop who is at... Oh, he got a big jump in contact versus up to plus 10. He's at number 39. He came out of nowhere. That's nice to see. So that's not a bad farm system. We don't have like any high up, but that's fine. This guy looks good. And where was the other guy I liked? He was young, I remember that. I don't know. Maybe I missed him. Anyway, so there's that. Dabrowski's a 98 overall. He's a 96, but he's happy. So he's a 98 overall. He had a 3.21 ERA, a 1.22 whip on last year of a $10 million deal, I believe. He's a free agent, so this is probably his last year with us. Maybe we can keep him, I don't know. Ramos pitched well, the 3.9. Oh, okay, a 3.93 ERA. Definitely struggled, went down compared to last year. Francisco had a 4.01 ERA. That's not bad. Nieves had a 2.54. We're going to actually move him up like that. Even though he's a 93 overall, Nieves pitched better. So we're going to give the nod to the guy who pitched better for the playoffs. Laker finished with the ERA just south under 5. I was expecting more from him, but he's still only 23. Geronimo, as a long man, pitched fine. A 4.17 ERA. I'll take that. Clark pitched really well, 113 innings, a 2.69 ERA. Ozzie Cruz didn't pitch that great, only 21 innings. Ken Hay pitched fine. Chavez was fine. Eugene Green was great. How many saves did he have? 53 if you care about it. The lineup, Whitaker struggled at the end of the year. Finished at 290. He was like 315, 330 for a lot of years. He finished at 296, 22 home runs, 25 stolen bases. Still another really good year. His WAR was a solid, not solid, 4.8. That's definitely down. And we're paying him how much? $23 million. So maybe we should have let him go last year. Like I said, get rid of him a year too early than a year too late. Valenzuela had another really good year. Power was down. Got him. Holy shit! He stole 60 bags. That's a lot of steals. Villalobos' power was down. His power has gone down 1, 2, 3. Almost 5 straight years. He hit 27 that year instead of the 26 year before. But it hit 317. Really good year. Coates hit 29 home runs. That's a new career high. I'll take it. Derek Griffith hit 29 home runs. That actually might be a career high for him. It is. It's not even close. So that's nice to see. Perez hit 302. 17 home runs. Tiger and home runs. Best average. Best on base. Best slugging for. That's the best year for the 27-year-old. Jesse Preston struggled this year. Hopefully, the problem is he can't field, so he just has good contact first right, and he didn't really do much. Unfortunately, we're going to have some players like that because we don't have the funds to get other people, and we might have to move on and make tough decisions like Whitaker or whatnot in the future. Hagen only hit 262 this year, 7 home runs. Fortenberry hit a .195, so he didn't do much better. Richard Rankin did okay for a rookie second baseman, 254, 8 home runs, still has 27 bags. His WAR was a .6, but he was worth, how much was his contract? $80,000. So that was worth it there. This Nova guy did really well. It's 143 at bats. He doesn't look that good at contact. He just hit well. All right, so we can take a look at awards, and then we'll end the video, boys. Walt Adams won the MVP. Great power there. Not much else. He hit 33 home runs. Keenan Watson got in the National League, 826. That guy got it? That guy hit 308 with 37 home runs. What? Flores got the Cy Young in the American League. That's a good pitcher. Really good year. Newton Calero got in the National League. He's a 99 overall. Yeah, he's a really good pitcher. Camacho got the batting title in the American League. And yeah, when your contact first, right, and left is at 99, you're a good hitter. Trent Clark in the National League. Not even that good, but he did hit 337. Eugene Green got reliever of the year. Nice. And Burroughs got the National League. Wait, that name sounds familiar. I think we went after him. We never got him, though. He's had a very good career. Right. Rookie of the year, Asensio. He's 25. I'll take that for a rookie. Austin Griffiths in the National League. He hit, okay, I saw his average. We did hit 25 home runs. And he's 24, so I'll take it. Let's see. Did we get any other awards? Probably not. Jackie Jensen. Hey, he can field. He hasn't had much of a career for the former number 2 overall pick. But yeah, he got a gold glove, so good for him. Ronald Acuna. We did not get any awards in terms of fielding. But that's fine. We had, I believe, the best record in the American League. Yes. Best record in baseball again. So that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Drop a like if you did. I'll talk to you later. Take it easy. Peace.